Hey guys, today we're going to do an oil change on the Chevy Cruze. Yes, the car that when you drive it, it's about as exciting as eating flour. Because this is just a normal commuter car, I just use cheap Walmart oil. Works just fine. So make sure you use full synthetic 5W30 oil. I get the 5-quart bottle because it takes 4.5 quarts, and that leaves you a half a quart to top it off or to add oil later on if you need to. Well, let's get started. Let's start jacking up the car. Okay, I'll show you the jack points here. Make sure you're using a jack stand after you jack it up. You do not want this thing falling on you. Safety first. Okay, so down here, you've got the pinch welds. And right here, this is actually technically an arrow that they engineer into the pinch welds to show you that this is the jack point. So you want to seat the jack right under here. Okay, we're gonna pop the hood, obviously, and you do want the engine warmed up a little bit so that oil flows better. Okay, before we drain the oil out, we actually want to take this cap off so the engine breathes better, the oil will come out quicker. And a little tip is you take the oil cap, you set it right here on the latch mechanism so you won't forget to put oil in after. Because when you close the hood, it won't close, and then you can realize you're an idiot and you forgot to put oil in it. Okay, so right here is our oil plug underneath the engine. This one is a T45. My Chevy Cruze is a 2014. My mom had a 2012 and it was just a regular bolt head, so depends on the year you got. Be aware if you warmed up your engine, which you should, that your exhaust is right here, so be very careful when you're loosening this thing. Lefty loosey. Yeah. Alright, we got that draining. Just as a side note, you probably want to jack it up on the passenger side actually. That way the drain hole of the oil pan is facing in gravity's favor. Alright, so when we work on cars, we want to be efficient with our time. So right here is our oil filter. I like to use a flex head 1/2-inch drive. It's a 24mm. So you can just get in there and loosen it. Alright, we're going to grab the old filter off. This is a good time to inspect the oil filter to see if there's any things we don't want to see in here, like metal shavings. Then we're going to take off the old O-ring. So we're going to put our new O-ring on. Alright, and I do like to put a little bit of oil on this O-ring. I'm just using the oil I have on my fingers. That just helps it have less gription when you're trying to tighten this thing down. And take our new oil filter. This side clicks into here. There we go. Now we're going to stick the new filter in. Take our ratchet, tighten her up. Now that we're done with our oil filter, hopefully our oil will be close to being done. When it is, we plug her up. When you tighten it up, just get it snug, don't reef on the thing. There we go. Alright, time to put the oil in now, because either you remembered or you tried to close your hood and it didn't close because of our little cap trick. We're putting 4.5 quarts in. Okay, lastly we're going to reset our oil light. Okay, and then lastly you want to drive the car a little bit, maybe to the gas station to fill up or something. Pop the hood, check your oil level, see where it's at. If you need to add a little more, go ahead and add a little more. Alright, that's all there is to changing the oil on a Chevy Cruze. I hope this was helpful for you. Thanks for watching.